You know, I'm honestly surprised. It seems like Assassin's Creed Odyssey is, yeah, just straight up booting up without asking me like 3 or 4 times. Do you give Ubisoft Connect permission to change your device? Also, I'm fairly certain I need to set the game capture to this. I'm pretty sure this is display capture right now, isn't it? Yeah, it's display capture. And this that you can see here, I need to turn off, well, I gotta first set game capture away from Elden Ring and change it to Assassin's Creed Odyssey instead. Which, as much as I like to say this game never ends, looking at it in like my Steam hours, I actually have more hours in Elden Ring. Also, this is inflated a little bit because I think I accidentally left the game on overnight once, but my computer was asleep, so maybe it only added like a few hours. And I also don't know if I was just using like display capture throughout the whole last stream or something like that. But normally my little FPS counter in the top left isn't visible on the stream screen, but I noticed it was for last stream. And I don't know why. Maybe it just does that sometimes, because I know there have been previous streams where it's been visible. Not like it's a bad thing at being visible, it just usually doesn't do it with game capture. So, like even during last stream, I was saying what the FPS was a lot of the time. I'm getting my buttons mixed up now. Assuming that you couldn't see it. And now you can't see it, so I mean, now it's super hidden. Also, most recent game that I was streaming, I believe, was Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon, which I would play with this controller as well, and I would just map it like Nintendo controllers. So I would have like BBA, ABB, and so on and so forth. Sage's note to the Rex Note. Did I just get this? What the heck is this? Up for grabs. This quest is no longer available. Whatever, that's fine. Is the puddle flowing? Anyway, I don't know what the heck I was just, oh yeah, the whole Microsoft, when they made Xbox controllers, just wanted to copy Nintendo controllers, but swap the buttons around. And then things get confusing, and then I'm all confused, and with Elden Ring, yeah, I guess I'll start trekking towards the story objective. That'll take me a little while, though. Oh, man. I guess from here, then, right? And then when I was playing Elden Ring, I think I just got really used to this game as my active action game that I'm playing right now, since the Elden Ring DLC just released here recently, what, like a few days ago, something like that? Call the address. It's Tuesday. I think it released on Thursday or Friday last week, depending on your time zone. And I'm so used to playing this action game lately that as I was playing Elden Ring, there would be times that I would be pressing things that I thought for sure are the right buttons and weren't, and I would be getting mad at the game like, what the heck, I know I'm pressing the right thing, why is it just not working? And I realized I was pressing my buttons for Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and oops. There was that. So, whoops. And then in terms of recent stuff happening that I can chat about while we're trekking from point A to point B here. Yesterday there was a big hockey game going on, and I don't care about professional sports at all. Like, these people are supposed to represent us and where we live because the big corporations tell us so, and even assuming that yes they do, who cares? Does them doing well in these games somehow reflect on us positively? Like, what's the point? I don't get it. But my parents are really into that, and yesterday was a really big game. So on the way home from work the other day, my mom and I were thinking like, oh, we should probably just do something simple for supper. Why'd I just, probably for mapping out an area here, got some EXP? Something simple for supper, maybe order something, even though I have no interest in the game, and I figured I'd probably just come home and sleep. But we decided to grab some food along the way. And of course, should have figured going to the bar that we went to that it would be completely filled to the brim. And people all wearing Oilers jerseys. And the moment you walk into there, like, it's completely filled. There's noise everywhere. Her smartwatch is a decent bit fancier than mine, and hers started giving warnings about, like, the volume in the surrounding area has exceeded X amount of decibels. Prolonged exposure can result in temporary hearing loss. So I had no interest in things there and was kind of occupying myself on my phone. She was really into it, though, and man, that has got to be, like, one of the loudest environments I've been in, like, maybe ever. It was insane. Like, when the team scored a goal or the opposite team scored a goal, like, the noise that echoes throughout the whole building there. Though the funniest thing was when someone must have accidentally touch the remote and change the channel, and it changed to like some Nat Geo goat farmer or something like that. It looked like the whole venue was a whole wash of disappointment washed over them. And then someone eventually found the remote and was trying to change the channel back, and the person who was doing it at first initially didn't switch it back to hockey. They switched it to a WWE match, and the whole venue was really disappointed in that as well. And finally, like, it was changed back to the hockey game, and there was a cheer that, you guys doing okay? What is this, a game of Battleship where someone just piles up all their ships together? Like, what the heck is going on over here? So that was certainly something. That was quite the experience. I think that's the only time that I'm very seldomly in bars, but I think that's the only time that I've been in a bar during like a big sports game and it's as crowded for said big sports game like that. So that was an experience I can say that I had for the rest of my life now, but I don't think I really see myself doing it again, per se. Also, don't I only need like one more viewpoint here? And then we ended up getting home decently late. I was just so tired after that that I was like, I'm not streaming today. I'll stream tomorrow. And now here I am. I just kind of wanted to go home and pass out after that. So that's the recent updates around here, pretty much. Dog shit. There's other updates I'll get into a little bit later, but that's the that's the yesterday update. Seems like there'd be something going on over that way. And also, if I get this viewpoint, I get my bird to do damage. Rise of an Empire, huh? I'm getting really close to level 43. And now that I can upgrade things to level 3, it would be really nice to be able to get that level up. I'm getting a lot more excited about level ups now that my spears upgrade, and I can actually get some really spicy upgrades to my skills. So maybe I'll grab this first. So if you will excuse me really quickly, because this will be an important viewpoint here. Maybe I'll accept a whole bunch of crap from there as I go through. I'm still stunned that the mercenaries are randomly generated, and I had no idea. Thinking about quests from those things where it's like bounty on a mercenary, something or other. Where this entire time I thought there was a finite amount of them, and I was making progress towards taking them down and yada yada, and I was not, and I was big dumb, and yeah. Nice looking building here. Quite the fort we have. Quite the walls around this place. Make it a defensible position, I suppose. Whee! That's not the hay, not like it matters. Or leaves, or whatever it would be. Whee! Yep, that's how that works. Thanks, snowfall damage. Alright, all the things. I was trying to hold down the right stick to scroll down, but there was nothing to scroll. So I didn't even need to. Anyway, my game schedule is kind of crazy, and I do want to make space and like chill out and maybe shelve some things for a while, but I've got to be getting close to the end of this, so I think I am going to beat the main game and then take a break. Come back to play the DLC when I have time. I've got to be getting close to the end of this, right?
At least they didn't get my battle arm.
I'm glad you're all right.
I am too. I like this guy.
I'm happy it got to you in time.
What happened to you after Pylos?
Tell me what happened after the battle.
They found me wounded. I was taken back to Sparta and given time to heal. My leg won't be the same, but they didn't kill me.
No Spartan got off easy. I was captured and brought to Athens.
Athens? That rubs salt into the wound. Proof there's still work to be done.
There always is.
Okay, where's Cleon?
So Cleon's here.
He's
Where
close,
be he?
Somewhere outside the city walls. He intends to take Amphipolis. For once,
Yeah,
he
we should
plans
go
to
fight that
with his
jerk.
men.
He was disgraced in Athens. He needs to win back their respect.
A chance at retribution?
Can't let that happen, can we?
So it's time to strike?
Cleon's here. We need to move.
Do we just hop right into it?
First, we need to find him.
Okay, we don't just hop right into it.
Outnumbered, and
That's
our
what I
spies
figured.
say he's already sent for Athenian reinforcements.
All
no.
the more reason to act.
Mark him on the map and I'll go murderize him.
It's a risk, but I trust you.
We're going to stop, Cleon. I give you my word.
Good. Let's move quickly.
Okay, I will do that. Hello, Mythic. How's it going today? Whoa, he's just running. Escort Brasidas to the battlefield. Whoa, I need to adjust my cable right as I stumbled there. Stop. Also, my adrenaline is full. Nice. That's what we like to see. Wait. They were just here, like, right outside the walls? Oh my god, the lag. Can I just, like, go up here and kick them off? Pretty good emulating Fortune Street for Wii on your PC so you can speed up the AI's turns by 3 times. Nice. Alright, well, I guess I actually have to go down here and fight. I can't just bring them up here and then kick them off. Wait, so maybe this one here. I don't need to use my rechargey thing yet. Ow. Please. Can I do like this? What? Excuse me, do you mind? And then I can do my rechargey thing. It would have been nice if they were just after me and then I could bait them up and then kick them off. Would be kind of cool. Alright, other things maybe? Yeah, playing Wii games with the PS4 controller is cursed. I believe it. I'm doing pretty alright though. I might finally be able to fix my truck, maybe? It might be a-okay to work right now. I just don't want to test it right now because I'm afeared. But like, it might just work. It might be like a Bethesda game, maybe. I'm not sure right now, but that would be pretty hype. I did not really mean to climb up there. So it seemed like it was for sure leaking out of a plug in the bottom of the carburetor. So my dad and I just changed out that plug with one from one of my old carburetors and put some gas sealing tape in there. And maybe that's all it takes. So I had issues with it leaking fuel everywhere before and I replaced the seat and then that helped things along. And then the plug was funky and now we've replaced the plug. So maybe the whole thing was just good and I just needed those 2 parts replaced and now maybe we're good. The reason I don't want to test it right now, though, is because I filled it with water to test, and normally fuel goes through there. So I want to make sure that all that water is completely dry, so I've just left it sitting around for like a few days air drying. I noticed a little bit of moisture this morning, and it looked like it was all gone now, but there might still be some water in nooks and crannies that I haven't seen, and I don't really want to risk it and have my truck just die, so I might not test it until next week is what I'm thinking, potentially. Join the fight against the Athenians. Sure, I'll grab this wood along the way. So we'll see. We shall see here. If it works, that'd be pretty hype. So I'd say generally pretty good. It's pretty good news on that front. I love how the time of day just completely changed. Alright, so then maybe this weapon also lag. Whoa. And now I'm used to, like, Elden Ring timing. Okay, I need to get back into this. Like, playing this game for so long and then playing the Elden Ring DLC screwed me up so much. Because I'm used to this game, like, if you hit the block button in time, or the parry button in time, you'll do it. You'll successfully get the parry. There's very few instances where it does happen sometimes where I'm like, I pressed parry, and then nothing happens. Usually just when the game is lagging a whole lot or there's so much mayhem that like it's hard for it to go through, but I get it most of the time. Whereas with Elden Ring, like I've played it before. This is the first time in 2 years going back to play the DLC. But I'm reminded of how if I want to dodge in that game, I have to file my application to dodge like 3 business days in advance, it feels like. And for so long, I was trying to press dodge like right as the attack was coming through me, and that would consistently get me hit. And then I noticed if I just hit it like a decent smidge early before getting hit, then I'd successfully dodge. And it's like, oh, I can't just be doing the Assassin's Creed Odyssey thing where I just do it right as it happens and then it's a success. I can't just do that. I should probably go attack that captain. Is what I should probably do. I don't know, just attack these guys. I could do another one? Cool. All right, I am going to actually kill this guy really quickly because he's low. Whoa. That's what I think I'm going to do here. And I almost hit the Elden Ring button to roll there, getting my buttons mixed up. I'm really glad I didn't. All right, and then no, please. I gotta remember my buttons for this game again. And when I was at that show with my truck about a week and a half ago, I don't know, everything's blurring together. One of the other guys there with old truck, after seeing my Fargo, he was like, oh, at the end of July, there's this fully Mopar show going on that you should totally bring it to. Like, that'd be really awesome. And he had like thingamabobs, like these little, not flyers, but little cards for the event. I was like, yeah, it'd be really, gosh dang it. It'd be really cool to have the Fargo at that. Like, if you're able to make it. And I said, like, well, I'll consider it if I can get it running again. But the neat thing about this show coming up next month is that it's an old car show and an old car race. It's taking place on a racetrack, and apparently there's gonna be like a timed race, so just like on a straightaway kind of thing. Getting times and competing for all sorts of different categories. I was like, oh, that sounds interesting. Gosh dang it. I wouldn't expect to do all that well in something with a top speed of 50 miles an hour, 80 kilometers an hour. But apparently one of the categories is 1971 trucks and vans and earlier. 1971 and earlier trucks and vans. And so I was looking it up yesterday out of curiosity after getting home from this bar hockey game that I had no plans on going to yesterday, but ended up happening. And looking up the winners from the previous year for that category, apparently first place last year in that category was a 1949 Fargo. So the same truck as mine, save for the fact that'd be a 3 on the floor rather than a 3 on the tree, because they changed the design very slightly in 50 or 51. But literally the exact same series as my truck, because it ran from 48 to 53, and mine's a 53, won the race last year in its category. So it's like, oh, that's interesting. Yeah, do you think the Fargo can go far? I sure hope it can go far. And the place where this racetrack is a little bit, like, I know that's a play off of Fargo, and that's probably where the name of Fargo came from, is like them thinking that was creative there to swap them around or something. Who knows how Fargo initially got its name. Oh, friendly fire there. Knock him out of the ring. It's a little bit of distance to make it to the track, but it's not as far as I brought it previously for Fragapalooza. What? Are you kidding me? So I believe it can go far, but if it can go fast, I don't know. I don't know how fast I can accelerate that thing. Like, I am definitely a whole lot more confident now with, like, being able to shift fast and all that during the brief spans I've had on the road this year. But I don't know. But if I can get it on the road, which it might just be good as soon as I put on that carb, again, I just don't want to risk any water damage right now, so I'm playing it better safe than sorry. But if it's on the road and I can go to that, I think I'd like to, just because it'd be really fun to say I once entered this truck in a race. I think that'd be super fun. So now I want to. Whoops, yeah, I can't parry that one, I forgot. Gonna be honest. My goodness, that does so much damage. Oh, he got caught on somebody, so I can chain it back into him. But that's not the guy I was aiming for. Come on, please. Bonk. Send him flying so far, he's not even dead. Then I took an arrow to the knee. Kill enemy pole march. Wonder if it would act like most classic cars on a racetrack, pushes gas pedal to the floor, some random object breaks for no reason. Yeah, when my vehicle still isn't in, like, the greatest state, it might not be, like, the best idea. Because, whoa, okay, he'll just get attacked by a ghost there for the rest of that. Because even if I do get the carb fully fixed, oh, he's back. This face bugged out. He looked like a Last of Us Part 1 NPC in a bugged out cutscene for a hot second there is what it looked like. Anyway, even if the carb gets fixed, like, I do still have a slight oil leak that I've had for, like, forever that I still need to fix. No, not again. Don't do it again. Do not kill him this time. Do not. I like him. Do not kill Brassidas. This guy's cool. Don't do it. Please no. This guy was with me in a badass cutscene. No! Come on! You baited me the first time. Like, no, did he live, did he die? And then you just kill him. Man!
everything so personally.
Well, he was the one character in this game that was with me in a badass cutscene, so. I wanted them both to live, both my bro and Brasidas. Don't tell me you just killed my bro. You better not have. Area not available. Killed Cleon. Truck driving is an entirely different game than street driving. What kind of tires does it have? I don't know. They are new as of last year, since the old ones were like very flat and probably leaked everywhere. You know what? Don't know if it's a drag race or a proper racetrack, but either way, that Fargo probably isn't fast. It's surely fun though. Oh yeah, I just want to be able to say that I did it. It's all I want. Why was he just chilling out? Is he fighting with fists?
It's not too late, you know.
Why does he have a weapon? Why did he just have like a... Why did he just have like a bow and arrow that killed my bro? Now why is he fighting me with his fists? Like what?
You did this, Cleon.
Why?
Only yourself to blame.
Isn't he with the Athens army there? Like, even if he's being a coward and hanging out in the back, you'd think that he would still have weapons, apart from that singular bow. And did he mean to hit my bro, or was he trying to kill me? What happened there? And now the music is like an epic remix of the main theme, like this is some big important battle, because it probably is, but it just feels very anticlimactic when he's trying to punch me. Like, what? Why though? Like, what's he going to do? Like, I know he's an important big bad, but, huh? I don't get it. Your Barth has long life, all season tires on. Man, you really want to put on sport tires on because there's no reason for that car to lack grip on a summer day. Yeah, that would not be fun there. Maybe I should just put sport tires on my Fargo. That's what I should do. This is so anticlimactic.
Talking kick.
I mean, imagine if I could recruit him, how funny that would be. I should finish him off with a kick though. So I don't want to do the overpower attack because I'll probably just kill him. Guys, I don't have grip for a normal person driving it, but that car wants to do anything but. Oh yeah, I'm sure my Fargo was meant to race as well, Noah. This isn't going to, hold on. I can whittle him down like this, right? Ow, he punched me. All right, body shot. Ow. All right, you ready? All right, not yet. I also did add one new sound effect since the last time. So there's like a 1 in 34 or 35, something like that chance that it comes up. No sound effect at all that time. It's gonna happen in the middle of this cutscene now if it's lagging that bad.
Come now. Show mercy.
You turned him against us. My own brother.
We lifted Demos up. We made him great, unstoppable.
You made him a monster.
Ooh, the
Then fight
backhand
by
slap.
his side. Teach him. You would have Demos once again.
His name is Alexios.
I beg you. This world is severed, Cassandra, and will unite it.
Shut the fuck up.
My hands are empty. Have pity.
Well, it looks like you have to kill him one way or another, but just do it.
You don't deserve a quick death. But you'll earn what you meet at the gates of Hades.
No,
Now, kneel.
you don't understand. No one will forget me. Cleon of Athens, I will be remembered.
Don't even use a blade.
You're already forgotten. That's it.
Damn.
Irene will
Paris's
want
bow.
no
Oh,
dreams.
cool. I got his bow that looked like a typical bow, but in the preview there, now looks epic.
I'm sorry, my friend.
I got a Steam achievement. Oh, Taking Back Athens. Complete episode 8. Okay, gotta be close to beating this game, right? Your Barth gives you the side eye every time you slow down to 30 miles per hour when a warning shows up for sharp turn 25 miles per hour. Or just goes, bro, taking that 30 mile per hour turn at 45 miles per hour. It's just what I was built to do. Built is defeated. Cleon the Everyman. Quest completed. We will rise. I'm kind of sad that Brasidas died. Is my bro okay though? Like, is he good? I don't know how much I'm using that really anymore. This might not be a bad idea, just because I use that a decent bit. And every little bit helps. I use that a decent bit too. I don't even know how to use that one. Screw, I'm going for this one because I can't go wrong with that. But yeah, so even if I do fix my gas leak, then still an oil leak. I have to go all the way back? Is my bro not here anymore? My speedometer still doesn't work. I just use my phone for that on, like, the dash. And technically, as part of that, my odometer doesn't work. And that I'm pretty sure that's not the most, let's say, legal thing. I'm pretty sure your odometer needs to work. But, it's a 70-plus-year-old vehicle. Doesn't matter that much. I'll fix it pretty soon. Is the plan. That's like the next thing on my agenda. And I'm pretty sure during a previous stream I said that it turned out that I might have had like a coolant leak as well, because I got home, I noticed that there was antifreeze on the ground. I saw a green puddle. But the neighbor across the street, who's a mechanic, who I was showing my truck to get like some advice about the carburetor, and he advised like just doing something about that plug. When, oh, you're all the way over here where I haven't even been yet. He showed me like a little overflow pipe, or this little tube from the radiator, that if the level of coolant gets a little bit too high as it gets warm, then it'll just overflow out for safety. And where it was leaking from seemed to be about where that tube like led to. And it hasn't leaked coolant before, I don't believe, at least while I've had it. And like I filled that thing up with coolant like very, very high to prepare it for the winter late last year. So it's probably just that, and my coolant issue might be non-existent, which would be really nice. But yeah, there's that. We want heck of a first video for your automotive channel. Have some family members or friends record you around the track. Have a camera mounted inside the truck. It'd just be a straightaway, but it would be kind of fun.